Cheryl Smith with Z&B Consulting, where we help small businesses and nonprofits create awareness, strengthen relationships, and ensure success. I'm here today to talk to you about target marketing. When a company decides to target those they're marketing to, they end up being so much more successful. They also save time and they save money. So how do you figure out who your target market is? Well, a good place to start is to think about that ideal client. We all have those, right? It's those people that you really hope would buy your products and your services. My ideal client is a nonprofit and a small business. If I look back at my mission statement, they're stated in there, so that's a really good place for you to start. If you already have a mission statement, it should be identified within that mission statement who you're serving. And that then becomes your target. So it's really important when you're marketing to not just make a flyer that you think is going to appeal to everybody. You want to change the words that you have in there, the key messages, the pictures, the call to action. You want to adapt all of that so that it really speaks to that target market you're identifying. Now, once you have that target market, you then want to segment it. Segmenting it is breaking it down into tinier pieces. So for myself at Z&B Consulting, I don't just want any nonprofit and small business. I really want a nonprofit and a small business who believes in relationship building. Relationship building to me is so important. It's the essence of what's made me so successful throughout my career, is my intentional focus on relationship building. I try to share that knowledge and that success with my clients. So if my clients believe in relationship building, I will be able to help them be successful because they will really put into action the things I'm suggesting. But if they don't, then it's kind of a waste of their time and my time. So in my targeted marketing pieces, I make sure that it's clear that I believe relationship building is important so that those audiences within the nonprofits and small businesses I'm trying to reach can say, oh yeah, we're going to really click because it seems like we believe in a lot of the same things. Another part of my segment is having companies that can afford the services that I'm providing, because that's really important too. In addition to serving nonprofits and small businesses, another way that I segment them is by the number of employees. So I help entrepreneurs who are the only one in their business. I also help companies that have maybe 2 to 5 employees, and I help companies that have maybe 6 or more employees. I'm sure you can imagine how for each of those things I just described, I would offer a different product to each of them because they're going to have different resources and they're going to have different needs. So knowing that, I then create my marketing differently for each of those 3 different segments, so that I can better serve them and better adapt to their needs, and they can quickly know that, yes, this is for me. This isn't for somebody else. So take some time right now and think about who is your target. The other benefit for target marketing is that you can make sure that you're doing the right activities with that group. Let's think about a flyer maybe that you want to pass out. If your target market is moms in your neighborhood, you might pass that flyer out at a local school. However, if your target market is seniors who are in need of help, you might maybe put that in the newspaper because they're more likely to be reading the newspaper. So knowing your target market not only helps you develop the piece with your content and your pictures and your key messages and call to actions, it also helps you know what type of piece that you're going to want to use to get to the particular people that you're trying to reach. Here at Z&B Consulting, we help people look at important things like this. So often I see people who they go put up a Facebook page or they go set up a LinkedIn account or they start a website and they think, oh, this is great. I'm doing great things for my business. However, they don't take time to stop and to breathe and to look at the foundational pieces that are really important. Because these foundational pieces, like looking at your target market and segmenting, are the things that help you make sure that the things you're doing are effective. Those actions that you're taking are effective. I go over that foundation in my Magnify Your Marketing program. And in Magnify Your Marketing, I help you magnify what it is that you want to do in your business and what you want to accomplish. I then help you figure out the actions that make the most sense, and then I help you figure out how to measure those actions. And then I offer a 3-month checkup where every 3 months we can touch base and see, how are you doing? How are your metrics rating out? And as I mentioned earlier with my segment markets, I do that differently for each of the segments I serve. I offer it in a class that's usually virtual so that people across the country can take it for their business. A lot of times that's what entrepreneurs do. I also offer it as a self-study for half the price or as a one-on-one for twice the price for those who have a different timetable or different financial needs. The thing I love doing the most is going into small businesses and working with their board, if it's a nonprofit, or even working with their staff. And I take them through this process of looking at their foundation and deciding on their actions, and then come back and check up on them quarterly throughout the year. Once a company is done with that, they then go into Maximize Your Marketing, where they are able to take what they have learned and put that more into action to continue to help their business and continue to get resources with others who are like-minded and going on this marketing journey together. For those who maybe already have this information or you're not ready for it yet, and pretty much just to be as help to the community, I have Marketing Morsels. Marketing Morsels are free bits of information that I put out to the community via videos like this, via podcasts, via ebooks, and it's just information to help you out. And then when you're ready, you can come sign up for other services, including just maybe a simple consult. Take some time now to think about your target market and then to think about your segments. And as you complete that on the worksheet, put some comments below and share with other people what you came up with, and then adapt based on some of the suggestions you might get or the things you see that other people posted there. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to me, learn a little bit about my company. I look forward to working with you more in the future.